Hey guys, welcome back to the Expert Walkthrough for Dark Souls 2. I'm your host, Let's Play Dark Souls HD, and in the last episode, we got a taste of some PvP action, we took down the Smelter Demon, and now it is time to continue the Iron Keep. Now this part right here, there's a number of ways you can deal with this, and I'm going to show you a couple different ones. Seeing as how I don't have any poison arrows, we're just going to have to take advantage of the massive amount of arrows I have and just kill things the conventional way, instead of cheesing. So, I'm going to get rid of this guy. Oh my god, it's going to take forever though. I wonder, do I have any great arrows? Ah, yes, that's right. Your buddy LP was prepared. That is going to overburden me though. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It's for the purpose. Oh yeah. Great arrows. They do not care if you want to retaliate. Boosh. I won't even give these guys a chance to shoot back if you use great arrows on them. Yeah, he doesn't even care. The great bow does not give a damn. Wonder if I can force this guy off into the lava. I'm gonna try. Oh my god, one more. See ya, nerd. Wait, I think. Yeah, there we go. Now it's time to get rid of this goon. Oh yeah. You can send them flying because they don't have as much poise as the Allow Knight captains. Yeah, one more. Come on. Later, nerd. Okay. That went a lot better than I thought it would. Interesting. Okay. Now for this part, I prefer not to aggro these ironclads that were here in the doorway. They have bad hearing. They can't hear you anyway if you're over here, so just ignore them. This lever right here is interesting. What it does is it lowers that compartment in the center that is that has the two ironclads standing on it. So when you lower it down, it'll send them into the lava, and it's going to kill them. But it lowers that thing, which is good because it's going to give us a secret that we want. Now for this part, do not step on the black buttons because what they do. There's no way to not step on that one. You just have to jump over it. So you can descend attack. Ah! Because when you step on these black buttons here, what it does is it releases lava from those pots right there, and it'll continuously pour. There's no way to make it stop. It is forever. It is forever pressed into place. So I prefer not to do those. Now, all of these items here, I'm probably going to make a separate video later on in the walkthrough when I come back prepared to get these items in the lava, because there's a way to get them all, and I'm going to show you how to do it. Just not yet. Okay, try not to step on that. There we go. That one is the hardest to avoid. Okay. Now you've also got the buttons up here. And what the buttons do is they drop the flooring right where they're located. So when you stand on this, it's going to drop the floor. It is a perfect tool for invaders. I'll tell you that right now. Let's see if we can get this guy to walk through the fire. And once you aggro him, he's going to come walking towards you. And he'll go right through the fire. Bam, he's done. So yeah, just watch out for those buttons, and you should be good. I do not need this great bow anymore. I will need it again, just not at the moment. Okay, now the reason we wanted to lower this thing is not only so we could barbecue those ironclads standing here, but it lowers the platform so that we can get to this ladder. We're going to go up there. Okay, yummy soul items. Always want those. No, there's two different ways you can go. If you go over in that direction where that fog gate is, it'll take you to the same exact place that this ladder is going to take you. So we're just going to go this way. Now up here, this is the trick I was talking about. This will be the trick that I'm going to use later to get these items. What you're going to want to do is you're going to make use of the cat ring and these pots here, because what we'll end up doing later is we'll use a small orange burr, roll into the water to get us some really good fire defense, and then we're going to drop down onto that path using the cat ring to negate the damage, and pop a life gem right as we land so that it'll help keep our health going as well, and that'll be how you run forward and get that chest over there. I'm pretty sure the chest is Chaos Firestorm. This chest, on the other hand, is a damn mimic, so we need damage. Oh, fuck this. Alright, dark armor and a lightning winged spear. It's not my ideal weapon, but I mean, hey. Alright. Got one more chest here. Destructive great arrows. They make your equipment degrade faster, so if you shoot people with those, not only are you destroying their equipment, but you'll be sending them flying. Now here is this lockstone here is just going to activate another one of those pools that makes your health gradually go up. I don't prefer to use this one because, I mean, I don't know, the most effective use I can think of for it is, I know you can't get back onto that ledge, it's impossible, so the only use for it would be to jump in it for the water defense, or the fire defense, and then just go down that series of ledges as fast as you can. Just hope you don't fall. Okay. For this part, you got 3 of these assholes up here. And what I recommend is wait for them both to shoot, and then retaliate. It might take a little bit, I mean, it's kind of a lengthy process, but I mean, going to fight all 3 of them at the same time in melee is not going to end well for you, I promise. Because these guys hit way harder than their just standard knight counterparts. And there are 3 of them. Okay. Now we just got this guy. I really need to stock up on more poison arrows next opportunity I get. And using the stairs to your advantage here is really simple. I mean, even if they hit you, it's really not going to be devastating, but the game really made your life easy on this part. Okay, and in this chest we get another Black Knight weapon, arguably the strongest one, the Black Knight Great Axe, which, again, this is going to require a minimum faith and intelligence. It's not as much as the sword. The sword needs 12. This one only needs 10 in both. However, this one's scaling is a little bit better. As you can see, it goes CDC versus CEC. And this thing is a lot slower, but it's got much higher base damage. Yeah, it's got that sexy moveset of the first game. That, I don't care what you say, that moveset is awesome. I used to love that weapon in the first Dark Souls. And we got another Simpleton Spice, as well as an amazing view from up here. You can see some pretty wicked stuff, including the horns of the giant bull that we're going to be inside here soon. That's the back of its head. We're going to be literally inside its head quite soon. Now be careful dropping down here. There are items on one of these ledges. I think it's just this one. Yeah, it gave me one cracked eye orb and a torch. Okay, this is what we were going to need our bow for again. That guy. Man, this room is terrifying, especially if you're scared of heights. Okay, now you can cheese this guy with normal arrows if you want to, but what I prefer to do is send him plummeting to his death. Like so. Oh. Well, never mind. He was stupid. It worked out in my favor anyways. Alright. Now this part right here, the easiest way to tell where you need to drop down here is to pay attention to this chain here in front of us. Make sure that you are right on top of this chain when you drop down. Just kind of ease your way off. Don't run off, don't even walk off, just tiptoe off. And you get a covetous gold serpent ring. Raises your item discovery. Alright. And when you get out here, it is simply the other side of the fog gate. We are right back where we started. So like I said, both directions are going to lead you to the exact same place. Man, the design of these machines is like really cool. This area is very well done. It remains difficult without being too frustrating to do. Okay, this part is a different story. I'm going to break out my club for this, because we want that precious blunt damage. You've got two ironclads here, and fighting them in a hallway is not advisable unless you have high adaptability and a lot of endurance. When you get this first one here, go ahead and let him do his thing. And you want to make sure you have a weapon that attacks vertically, because if you try to attack in these tight spaces, you're going to bounce like that, and it's not going to end very well. So make sure you have a weapon that will attack like that. Now this thing right here, this is a guillotine. That's why it's covered in blood. When you raise it up like this, it will fall down. So let's go aggro this guy. Let's get him over here. Do not stand under the guillotine. Because it'll do that to you. And yes, I've tested it on New Game and New Game Plus. I've tested it with characters that have insane amounts of health. It is basically a guaranteed one-hit kill. Now this part, if you ever played Prince of Persia or, games like that, it'll definitely come in a lot of handy, because timing and positioning is everything for this part. Otherwise, you're going to get barbecued. So stop in between these two. Do not stop in between those two. And just continue your way over here. A lot of people are going to die trying to get that item. It's just a lightning short bow +1, I think. This ladder is also easy to miss. I remember I missed it the first time I came through here. So once we make our way up here, not only are we greeted by an awesome bonfire that's going to make our lives much simpler, but we also get this nice little switch up here. Switch turns off all the fire in the Iron Keep. Every last bit of it. So now we can run back to the beginning and grab the key, and we don't have to worry about getting incinerated when we pick up this item down here. Yep, lightning short bow +1. Not worth it at all, but still, hey, Shiandaru, you look pretty cool. Hello, Mr. Ironclad. Your move. I can do that too. Okay. And there you have it. That is all of the Iron Keep. Now all we have to do is go fight the boss. Which, I want to use my arced sword for it. But at the same time, I know he's weaker to blunt damage. Okay. Take off my silly Regenerator's ring. Put on the Ring of Blades +1. And we should be good to go. Okay. Now, before I set foot in this boss room, the first thing I want to explain is that it's not the Old Iron King or the amount of damage that he does that you need to worry about. It's falling. That is going to kill more people than the actual boss, believe it or not, because not only is there a giant hole right at the rear of the battle arena that will kill you if you fall in it, but most of his attacks, he will aim directly at that hole. So, most of his intentions are to send you plummeting to your death in an ocean of lava. Just be aware of that. I'm going to show you how to take care of him, though. Okay. Okay, so, first thing is first. It may seem like the worst idea in the world, but the smartest thing to do is to stay right up in front of him. That's the hole I was talking about. Now, he leaves himself wide open after all of his attacks, and they all have like a pause after them. Roll his melee. Do not let him scare you with his big reach. Oh god. I'm stupid. Yeah, you can never tell if there's going to be a second hit. Son of a bitch. But I guess I can hit him after that, just to be... shit. Now that laser that he just did there, that will send you flying backwards, so you need to be really careful about that. His most annoying attacks are going to be... His most annoying attacks are going to be his fire breath, because it causes you to have to take cover. Now that is really easy to get away from. There's no getting around it. That attack is incredibly simple to dodge. So, I mean, as you can see, he leaves himself wide open. There we go. It's these fire attacks that really suck. But you can run over here, take cover, but they don't travel very far. This doorway is going to be your best friend against certain attacks like that. But like I said, that fire, it doesn't go very far across the ground. It just covers a wide area. So you want him to do attacks like that, where he leaves himself open for a long period of time. Gives you great windows of attack. Run backwards for that. It's like a mini firestorm. Now mind your stamina. And you can hit him in the face when he does that attack. But I mean, I just prefer not to because I don't want to make a mistake. He clipped me. But like I said, this is the fight in a nutshell. And watch out for his little mini firestorms. Alright. Now I know I made that look pretty simple, but you do seriously need to watch out for the edge of the arena, because some of his attacks, you never know, you might be trying to get away from him. Next thing you know, it's like, you know, shit, I just rolled off the edge. And you have to make sure that you stay far away from this little puddle here, because that is going to be your death. So yeah, it's essentially, I mean, in a nutshell, just make sure you try to stay right up in this general area. Just, you know, make sure you're locked onto him. Shield up is optional. I do it by habit. I mean, I honestly don't even recommend blocking in this fight, but yeah, just make sure you're locked on right in front of him. Just, you know, side to side to dodge his really, really slow sweeps with his arms. When it does, like, the laser beam with its hand, just make sure you roll to the side right as you see him arc his hand forward and just punish. So it's pretty straightforward. I think this is a Sublime Bone Dust. Bingo. Okay, and we got another Primal Bonfire down here. And, that right there, sneak peek spoilers for the DLC. Old Iron King DLC. Which I've been having a blast on lately. And you know what? I may as well show you guys a sneak peek. These tablets here say interesting things. Forbidden is the path to the ancient king's domain. With water dry and path amiss, woeful temptation is dismissed. In the tower of the Old Iron King resides a Child of Dark, which is kind of indirect, I guess. There's no Child of Dark boss like Alana or Nashandra. Trespassers will face adversity befitting a monarch. I'll give you guys a little teaser trailer of what the DLC looks like if you haven't seen it yet. It's very interesting to say the least. Alright. The Iron Keep went pretty smooth, to be honest. I honestly didn't think it would. Now, is this not gorgeous or what? This is some pretty amazing DLC. And you can even get sneak peeks of what's happening down there. And all those giant chains and stuff that lead to different towers. You will end up following all of those down to the bottom. Yeah. This DLC is incredible. I love it so far. I'm not going to be doing any of it on this character, but I figured I could at least show it. 6 smelter wedges. And you have to use those to disable these ashen altars that create nasty effects throughout the entire level for you. Okay. I'm just gonna light this bonfire and warp my way out of here. Back to Majula so we can burn our bone dust. And we may as well look at our equipment and see if we can do anything with that.
Proceed.
Okay, I don't have any shards. Alright. What is that now? +5, okay. 7 flasks. +5. I think we're doing pretty well. Let's see if we can do anything with our equipment. Let's see. No. I got a chunk somewhere. It's good for our shield. There's our white steel katana. I'm not going to be using that, though. I think we're good for now. See, I could use large shards for my armor. Let's see, this will go from 52 to 56. That'll be 79.85. This will be... Okay, that one looks like the biggest boost. Okay, now I want to level up a little bit.
Bearer.
Yeah. I hear you, woman. Well, what do I want to level up? That's the question. I'll take both of those to 20. And I may as well take that up to 43, and I'm going to use some soul items and see if I can take my strength a little bit further. Yeah, we've got a few. Man, the little soul items, those are the ones that I honestly don't care to use, but then again, they are there. See, I have a Ruined Sentinel Soul, Belfry Gargoyle Soul, Soul of the Lost Sinner, Smelter Demon Soul, Old Iron King Soul, and a Royal Rat Vanguard Soul. I might end up using most of those, but first... Let's see, yeah, that's barely enough. 44 strength will do it. Quality builds, can't beat them. I might end up just having 50 strength and 50 dexterity at this rate. Okay, so now that we've done all that, let's look at our travel progress. We did all of that. We did all of Hades Tower of Flame, No Man's Wharf. We've completed the Lost Bastille. We did Huntsman's Copse. We did Harvest Valley. We did Earthen Peak. We just did all of the Iron Keep. We've done all of the Gutter and the Black Gulch. So now, I dare say, it's time to go do the Shaded Woods. Which, first, let me go talk to Shalqua. Actually, we're going to talk to Maulin first, because he's going to have some cool stuff for us.
You need armor? Go ahead. See what I'm offering.
Okay. What's he got for me? Yeah, he's got the Smelter Demon armor, which is pretty ballin'. I mean, it's really good armor. It's just too heavy. And he even sells the Lost Sinner stuff. Now that increases our equip load, the Penal Mask, which is good. I mean, it's a great piece of armor versus our Elite Knight Helm, which doesn't have that much less defense. You know what? I may as well get this, since it increases equip load, and I honestly like the way it looks.
Thanks for...
Yeah, see, it's got even more defense than our Elite Knight Helm, but it's what's heavier. Yeah. I'd say that is still within my fashion souls. I still think that looks good. Okay. Shalqua, that's right. Oh, you... How dare you? Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. There you are.
Oh. Who are you again?
You can't forget who I am. Okay, she's not selling it yet. Okay, no covenants. That's right.
Nothing. What?
She's not selling it yet, but she sells this item. It's essentially cat feet. And they do the same thing as the ring. They negate fall damage, which I very much like. Okay, now it's time to go start the Shaded Woods. It's a very interesting part of the game. There's a lot of potential loot that you can miss in this place, and I'm hoping that you guys will learn something, because I'm going to cover every last square inch of it. I think Ben Hart should still be here. Yep, poor guy. We're going to help him out, though. Now again, this is just a ritual. I'm gonna make sure you take these guys out before you do any of this. Alright, they're done. Okay, so now we finally get to get her out of the way because we have Fragrant Branch of Yore handy. Now you can hear that croaking on the other side of the door. You already know what that is. It's a basilisk. Wonder if I can hit him. No. Okay.
I've been petrified. Hard to speak. Give me a moment, please.
Can you believe this generation blaming petrification for their addiction to cigarettes?
I'm fine. I think. No. I'm fine. Really, I am. My name is Rosabeth. Thank you so much for rescuing me. Oh. You're that traveler. I still haven't thanked you. Well, I'm quite a hand at pyromancy. So perhaps you could consider this my thanks.
Now, I don't know what a prism stone has to do with pyromancy, but, I mean, I guess she's just trying to be kind.
I was attacked and turned to stone, I think. I owe you my life. If you had not come... Oh, I feel shameful wearing these rags. I hate to burden you further, as you've already saved my life. But just look at me. My clothes are in tatters. Do you have any clothing that you could spare? I'll take anything, whatever you don't need. I'm not particular when it comes to apparel. Anything at all will do. Just put it on the ground, and I'll change into it later.
Okay, now here's the interesting thing. She turns into a merchant, but if you exhaust her dialogue, she will move from this spot, which you want, because you're going to be doing a lot of swinging and killing and attacking in this spot in a minute. But you can make her look however you want. Absolutely however you want. No matter what. So we're going to turn her into the rock. Shit. I can't give her the gauntlets, though. I need those. Sorry. We'll give her... Well... You know what? No. I don't even give a damn. Nah. Give them to her.
Thank you so much. I'm very happy for this gift. After I change into this, I'm heading for Majula. I'm not sure where I might find the Lord. But perhaps Majula is my best chance.
Okay. Her lord is Carillion of the Fold, the guy that refused to give us magic way back in the beginning of the playthrough in No Man's Wharf. You guys remember the one? He was sitting all by himself on the dock. Alright. We're going to have to go back to our gauntlets of the bandit, so that she can be a full-fledged rock.
Be safe.
Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to run back to Majula, because after you give her equipment, it will cause her to spawn back there. Now if you don't give her equipment and you just exhaust her dialogue, she will be out where Benhart is. So... Well, speaking of Benhart, I forgot to talk to him. Oh, what the hell? She only has the gauntlets on now. Son of a bitch. You know what? Fine, girl, we're gonna have to deck you out. I need some armor pieces. What do I want to make her look like? What is the difference between these? Jeez. Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna give her this armor since I am absolutely never going to wear it. Ever. But at the same time, I want to make her look cool. I don't know. Alright. You're gonna get a one-of-a-kind armor.
Oh, there you are. I'm here in Majula thanks entirely to you. You even were kind enough to clothe me. Thank you so very much. The only thing I can offer is pyromancy. But if that might help you, come to me.
Those are some serious mittens you got. Alright. So I'm guessing you have to give her all of that stuff in one go. I didn't think about that. So, I mean, the good side is you can change how she looks anytime you want, but she can upgrade your pyromancy flame. I don't really need to. And she also sells these resistance rings. And she also sells the burrs, infinite amounts. And she sells 3 fire seeds, as well as amateur pyromancies.
I'm always here.
Some of which are quite useful. So let's rest and see what she looks like all decked out. Wow. That's kind of funny. Like, thank you for clothing me. Not really. I mean, it's like... Yeah, that's pretty pointless. Barely. Anyways. I'm not gonna wear that armor anyway, so I don't even care that she has it. Now, we need to run back over here, because if Benhart isn't gone, he's going to give us a dialogue for turning that girl back to normal and removing her from the path to get to the Shaded Woods. Because we're gonna run into Benhart again once we get to the other side of the Shaded Woods into a place called Brightstone Cove, Seldora. Which is a long way off. We're not going to be there for another 3 or 4 videos, but still, it's on the way. There he is. Oh god, and he's talking to someone who's power stancing Zweihanders.
What? Clearing the way as you're doing, was it? Didn't think you had it in you, pal. No. That's not like it sounds, no. It was a pleasant surprise, that's all. Name's Benhart. Thanks to you, I can resume my journey. If we share the same path, I'm sure that we are going to meet again. I'll repay my debt to you in battle. I swear it by my sword. The road ahead's going to be long, but I'm here to help.
Okay, he seems quite thankful, and he is, but this is where it gets kind of tough. This part is going to get a lot of people killed. It hasn't gotten me yet, but I'm sure it will eventually. This is why I was saying you want to clear these guys. Because what happens is, when we go pull that switch over there, that the girl failed to pull, and was petrified doing, it's going to unlock all of these doors up here, and those things are going to jump down and give us hell. Now, it's a good thing we've got a weapon that hits in a very wide range, because we're going to smash them. If I have anything to buff it, I do not. Oh well. Now, what you can do is you can destroy these doors and successfully aggro those things if you can hit them. Come on. There we go. Oh my god, come on. I know you're just sitting there waiting. Oh my god. Come on. Ugh, this is bullcrap. I know you can hit him. I've done it before. Okay, you can try it like this, too. I've seen people do it like this. Well, you gotta be closer. There we go. Got him once. So, yeah, you can destroy the doors. Well, hey there. Yeah. I can aggro them the easy way. Alright, once you get them all down here at the same time, just get a weapon that hits like this in a wide radius. It's the easiest way to kill them. They're not exactly tough. But the thing you need to worry about is when you pull this thing, it'll open that door, it'll open all the doors up there and you'll have to fight them. But then behind you, when the door raises, there's going to be a basilisk. And he can cause petrification. Well, we're going to smash him like the bug he is. Okay, now we're going to light this. Damn it. Did not mean to do that. Now we're going to rest at this bonfire. And before I cut the video, I'm going to make it to the first bonfire in the Shaded Woods. Oh, man. These guys... Oh, come on. Don't be like that. Okay, now the basilisk is going to be like that. Wow, these guys really don't want a piece. Okay. Either way, there's another set of doors up here that has the enemies in it. It's the same thing. It'll open on this side as well. There's an item in this one. Soul of Proud Knight and Human Effigy. Very worth it. Okay. Now this place, it's not particularly difficult, but the enemies here do more damage than they should. I guess I'll just make that note. They do one particularly annoying thing. They throw rocks at you. So backstab this guy for the invincibility frame or whatever. You see, that's why I love adaptability. He clearly hit me, but I was able to get away from it. Okay, this is going to be your first area where they start getting annoying. Got ones standing up there that are going to throw the rocks at you. So yeah, aggro these guys first. Get them out of the way. Alright. Now I'm going to let him hit me. Just to show you how much damage it does. Just watch this. Look at that shit. It was a rock. And that's how hard it hit me. It's almost worse than arrows. So yeah, the rock throwing is quite nasty. And you don't want that happening from two of them at the same time. And you've got another group of them up here. Oh. You can't throw a rock that far. Nice try, though. Nope. And they drop random weapons. And arrows, apparently. That should be all of them up here. Whoa. You should be dead. Okay. We have made it to the first bonfire. And as you can see, we're being greeted with 3 different directions we can go. Don't worry, though. We'll cover them. Alright, that is all the time that I have for today, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys so much for watching, as always. I have been your faithful host, Let's Play Dark Souls HD, and I will catch all of you in the next video. See ya.
深い闇を俺は抜け出した